And a good Sunday evening, everybody. It's PBJ here with Rebus. It is round number 8 of the Zoom Racing League Division 1, this time from Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. Let's take a quick look at the standings. Coming into this race, Travis Robinson in the Alpha Tower at 141 points. Alfonso Luis, 139 points. That's right, only 2 points separate first and second. Then you got a three-way battle for third with Victor Diaz, Peter Giordano, and Ricardo T. all down there fighting for third place. Only 2 points separating those two drivers. Alfonso Luis, Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo, your Constructors champion so far. They're running away with the season on the Constructor side. Of course, the Drivers' Championship very up for grabs still as well. Lee Hall second place, Victor Diaz third, Peter Giordano down in fourth, Travis Robinson on the medium tire down in fifth place. Ranger, your D2 winner a few minutes ago, down in P6. Garrett Elder, Jack Fletcher, Jack Pemberton, Jordan Angus rounding out your top 10 drivers. Here we go. Lights are coming on. And it's lights out and away we go. Lee Hall gets a great launch in the McLaren. He's going to go up under the inside of Alfonso. He backs out of it, drops it behind. May have been a little bit of contact. Victor Diaz sticking a nose out. They drop back. Looks like Peter Giordano's going to hold fourth. Travis Robinson's going to hold fifth as they go single file down into the chicane for the first lap.
Angus around. We've got Lenny out of the session. Duncan McCamick might have been picked up in that as well, all the way at the back of the field. So
Duncan's missing a front wing. Duncan's lost his entire front wing.
It'll be a virtual safety car on the opening lap through the first two turns. So drivers will have to reduce their speed, and we'll have to reset our order here.
So Lenny in the Mercedes is already out. DNF. Duncan's got missing a front wing. Currently running P3. That's going to let Peter Giordano just drive right through the middle of him. And there goes Lee Hall around. Lee Hall in the McLaren is spun in the S's. And
out of the session.
Gator's out of the session. Lee Hall is dropped all the way down. We have a yellow in sector 1. There's an Alpha Tauri off. It's Jordan Angus. Jordan Angus is having just more bad luck. He's missing part of his front wing, and he gets a 10-second penalty for track limits, and now he's just tilted.
Speaking of which, Ian on a set of mediums down in P11 has just set our fastest lap of the session at 39.0. So it'd be something to watch as those times start to tumble and kind of bunch these cars back up again.
Looks like Peter Giordano just made a move for the lead. He's going to make that position stick. So your new race leader, Peter Giordano, moves up to first place. Alfonso Luis pulls down the second. Travis Robinson in third. He's getting the benefit of DRS on both of these guys. And as long as they keep battling, he's going to stay right there. Here comes Alfonso Luis again around the outside as they head back into turn number 11. He's going to take the move back and retake the lead.
And we have a safety car for Lee Hall. Lee Hall is out of the session.
Lee Hall out of the session. Let's see if we can pick up what happened here. Looks like he lost it down in turn number 17. That's the tight right-hander heading into the stadium section. And when he goes, everybody goes. And there he goes. He's off, so he goes in. Let's see how everybody can keep up with him here.
As Taylor Carter is spun all the way at the back of the field.
Taylor Carter unable to get going there on the restart.
Broken end plate going into the pits for a new wing. Bob had a little off there as he goes into the hotel section. He's trying to catch up to Ian right now. And we have a McLaren of Florida out of the race. Florida on the hard tires spins it in the stadium section. We're going to have another safety car. So good news for Alfonso Luis. Nope.
No, he just
already around. He couldn't get in.
He just missed the pit entrance when that safety car came out. He's going to back the field up here. It was kind of a late call for the safety car coming in, but we'll take it.
So the good news for Travis is he's going to be out front, and I don't think he's going to feel a ton of pressure from behind.
Oh, no, Joe Goron goes around. He lost it on the restart.
Oh, we didn't even say your name.
Joel, no way.
What do you have to lose?
Here goes Ian, trying to make a look on the inside of Garrett Elder here. Ian continuing to move his way up through the field here. As they go side by side down the straightaway. Mercedes versus Williams. Who's going to break later? It's going to be Ian. As he takes the position.
Nothing egregious.
It's like Garrett Elder getting punted around back there a little bit. So looks like we don't have DRS just yet, but Peter Giordano doesn't need it. He's going to go side by side with Travis down the back straightaway, get the position taken before he gets to the turn. New race leader, and Victor Diaz runs a little bit wide-headed into that chicane. Jack Pemberton's kind of locked up there trying to get underneath him. Didn't get it done. That may compromise Victor's exit here a little bit. Jack Pemberton's in the slipstream. Which way is he going to force around the outside as Victor blocks the inside? As they go side by side into turn number 11, looks like Victor's going to hold the position.
In the slipstream, Victor would have been toast. So that if you're going to make the mistake, make it before somebody just went around.
Travis Robinson's out of the race.
Out. Oh, Travis! No!
Travis
and the
Robinson
Honda gang continues to fall.
Lost it out of turn 21. Safety car again. I didn't see it, but you're absolutely right. He's down in P8. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, here we go. Ian's going to lead the field off on the restart. Gets a little bit wobbly coming out of the final corner there. Looks like he held on to it, and he's going to hold the lead going into turn 1.
Yeah, and talking about tires, Zandvoort is definitely one of those tracks that will punish your tires, so drivers need to be prepared for that on Tuesday night. That those fronts will get overheated, and you may see a bunch of guys crashing out like we've seen tonight.
We got Victor Diaz running in the back of Peter Giordano, and I think Jack Pemberton ran in the back of him. Don't know if we had any wing damage. They kind of ping-ponged across each other there, going into the chicane, heading into the hairpin down there. I don't know.
Oh, Duncan goes wide, and Jack Fletcher gets that spot as they were battling. He was kind of dragging him around. Bob Loblaw is going to try to get his nose in there and try to take advantage of that situation as well as he goes outside of Duncan, stays outside, easy through the brakes, and they go too wide, and everybody gets through safely. And Duncan retains the spot for now. What
great defensive driving by Duncan McCamick right there, and what a great move by Bob Loblaw to hold it around for so many corners there.
Duncan looks like he should get the DRS back against him.
Look at Jack Pemberton take a dive under Victor Diaz and kind of hip checks him out of the way through the chicane. They went side by side for a few corners, definitely made wheel-to-wheel contact right there. That's going to move Jack Pemberton up to 6th place, and Victor Diaz drops down to P7.
He's got to maximize everything he can now and hope there's an incident behind him.
Look at Prison Mike's going to make the move on Alfonso Luis here, and as he dives up the inside, Prison Mike moves up to P2.
Interesting. You wouldn't think they'd want to invert the cars like that.
Well, now Alfonso's going to get DRS coming back around the outside and take the position back.
Garrett Elder's losing some spots way back behind Duncan and Joel. 3 good buddies there, and looks like they both had the DRS against him, because he's got the DRS against them as they finish out Sector 2.
And the Williams still got this train of cars behind him. He's doing a great job of staying in front, though. He's lost 1 position to Peter, but everybody else so far has yet to get by. But I think that's about to change. Here comes Jack Pemberton, dives down the inside with DRS, makes the move stick. But now will he be under threat from Ranger down the next straightaway?
Not only Ranger, but Victor Diaz behind as well, so he's going to have 2 cars with DRS, one dragging the other while he's dragging both of them.
Look at Jack run really wide, trying to break the slipstream here. Ranger's going to go around the outside, make the move stick. And just like that, Ranger's back up to P4. What great driving from the Williams driver.
Like that, you can really just send it late into those corners and make up such big amount of time.
Look at Jack, but that's going to let Victor get around the outside there. Victor's going to go outside. They're side by side through the 2 turns now. Victor's going to have the run coming out of the corner. They're still side by side. Looks like Victor's going to take the position. Jack Fletcher's going to stick a nose up in there as well. And it looks like Jack did go around. Jack Fletcher he lost a position. It looks like he might have saved it, but they went side by side into the final corner there. I think there was a little bit of contact, and it maybe got Jack kind of turned sideways. He lost a couple positions there. It's going to move Bob Loblaw up to 6th place. Ranger's continuing to drive that Williams as hard as he can to stay in front of these guys, but oh no, Jack Fletcher's went around, hit the wall, coming out of the final turn, definitely took damage that time. And his front wing is gone. Yeah, Jack Fletcher lost it out of the final turn and is missing his front wing, and he's going to have to make a pit stop to get that fixed as Prison Mike sets the fastest lap of the race.
Just like that, no wing.
Here goes Jack Pemberton under the inside of Ranger. Ranger, look at Ranger defending hard. But now he's going to have DRS coming back. Let's see if Jack's going to hug the inside or the outside this time, trying to break that slipstream from the Williams. All their ERS lights are flashing. Everybody's on the battery here. It goes, we're looking around the outside. Ranger's going to stick it in there. He's going to keep it in there. They're side by side through the chicane. Nice and clean so far. Side by side again through the left-hander. And look at Ranger holding on. Jack's going to have the power coming out of the turn, though. He's going to pull back in front. Starting to struggle here. He's near the end of the life. We kind of expected this. But here comes the DRS. Should be easy picking for Victor here. Yep. Takes a move up the inside. Let's see if Alfonso can take it back to him here.
I'd like to make an announcement here and now. I will never pick my favorite for the day ever again, because I usually pick Victor, and Victor has a bad race. I picked Travis today, and here's Victor sitting in the podium places right now.
Looks like Alfonso Luis maybe. Ian's going to go around the outside. We've seen Ranger defend. We know how good he is at holding that spot. Look at this. They're going to go 3 wide into the turn. Oh, they hit each other. Ian just ran into the side of Joel Guron there a little bit. Ian turned in. Joel was there. Ian's going to save the car. Big save going over the chicane.
Ow.
And continues to hold the position against Ranger there.
And then wait for the next spot where you can pick him off. You don't have to win every corner.
Well, here he goes. DRS flap open. He's going to look up the inside of the Red Bull. And he does a little bit of a move there. They hit wheels again. Joel and Ian touch. Ian's going to go around the outside. And now Joel's going to be compromised coming out of the corner, maybe under threat from Ranger here. Or is Joel going to send it? Joel's going to look.
They're going to go 3 wide again.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Joel really appreciated that move too much there. I think he gave him room, and Ian just kind of.
If you're Joel, you just hold sway here. You don't need to pass him. You've got him beat on penalties. Ian does have the fastest lap point, so unless Joel's going for that.
Joel's going around the outside. Ian's going to break really late and keep the position. He's kind of weaving down the straightaway there like we saw Max do it in the real race today, but I think Joel had a bad exit out of the chicane, but nope, he's back on him. Joel's got the rear flap open. He's going to close up. Ian's going to force around the outside. And a little bit of contact again, but Joel this time makes the position stick. Meanwhile, your race leader comes out of the final quarter. Your winner of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, it's going to be Peter Giordano. His first win of the season. Alfonso Luis does come home in second place. Looks like Joel did hold off Ian there. Wow, what a finish for those drivers. But man, Peter Giordano, 2-stop strategy did it. Alfonso Luis, P2, Victor Diaz, P3, Bob Loblaw, P4, Jack Pemberton, P5, Joel Guron down in 6th place, recovered back up to P6. Great drive from Joel. Ranger, P7, Prison Mike, P8. Tip of the cap for our reserve drivers this week. Ian down there in P9. Duncan Mechanic worked his way back up to P10. Garrett Elder, P11. Jack Fletcher down in P12. What a great race. If you're new to Zoom Racing League, once again, we do F1 racing every weekend, Saturday nights, Sunday nights. We do ACC, a set of course, a competition zone on Tuesday nights for fun as well, plus other numerous sprinkled fun events throughout the season. It's a fun community to be a part of. Make sure you hop on the Discord, check us out. Links in the YouTube below. If you haven't hit that like, subscribe button, go ahead and do it now.